Hi everyone, I'm Mary, and today we're going to be looking at Mobile Suit Abridged Gundam Wing by Project Meteor. This is specifically the title, and this is literally the title. Trowa gets punched in the face, that's it, that's the title. Yeah. Also, when I said that's it, that's the title, that's also part of the title, followed by the word parody with an exclamation mark. Yeah, it's weird. And I'm wondering here, I know there is a scene where Trowa gets punched in the face by that one girl from the circus, which, for some reason, even though I absolutely love Gundam Wing, I can never remember her name. It actually bugs me. It legitimately bugs me. Yeah. I'm expecting, though, that that's just a bait and switch. He's not going to be the one there. I think because they've done this before, they are going to edit in someone else to get punched in the face. Hopefully Hiro, because if you've seen the previous episodes of this abridged, yeah, he probably deserves it at this point. He's literally the perfect soldier who fails at literally everything. He has not, at least in this abridged, ever succeeded. I honestly believe Dr. J just made Hiro the perfect soldier as a freaking gag and just ran with it because it was funny. You know what? I said that as a half joking, but now that I said it out loud, that actually makes a lot more sense. I don't like when that happens. It's no. Both in abridged and canon. So yeah, we're just going to jump right in, see where this goes, and all I can say, the only thing I know flat out other than the actual series, because this is one of the few animes I've watched in advance, is that people have specifically said Noin steals the show, which, okay, at this point, all that really means is Noin is in the show, because her stealing it and her existing is kind of the same thing at this point. Seriously, Project Meteor, if you just had a video of Noin, just her cut out, nothing behind it, doing like an AMA, just talking to fans in personality, in character. Freaking beautiful, man. Because Noin is amazing. Noin playing off Zex. Even better. Everyone else is awesome, but Noin steals the show. Which is probably why she's going to steal this one. I'm not saying I'm a Noin fan. I think at this point, it doesn't need to be said. So let's get started. Again, links below to the original video. Hit it up. Let's get started. See? Said it right there. Trowa gets punched in the face. Really? You have Trowa... Is that... Oh, that's Hiro singing his theme song. That was Trowa at first, but no, that's Hiro. And he nearly hit a girl. You know, you could try looking where you're driving. Or hitting the brakes. It wasn't exactly there for...
Terrible driver.
Yes.
Mission complete.
Seriously,
Trowa gets
Hiro.
punched in the face.
She wasn't. Just.
That's it.
God.
That's the title.
Told ya. See.
So, you came all the way to Marseille to pay my grandfather respects.
I think so. I don't really know what normal people do for this kind of stuff.
Do you know how normal people drive?
I already
No.
said I'm sorry.
Well, here he is. Marshal Noventa, leader of the Alliance, killed by a Gundam terrorist.
Yeah, about that.
Shoot him.
What are you
I'm
doing?
giving you my gun
Why?
to kill me.
Why?
I like this
I
girl.
guess you probably need context.
Oh yeah, Trowa's there.
That was your plan?
Remorse is still new to me. Back off.
Can you please tell me why you're here?
I like how they just edited in
So
Trowa.
there I was.
He was, oh yeah, they were hanging out now.
So the whole audience will be Aussies?
Yeah. We're traveling to an Oz base for our next performance.
Know what you're gonna do?
Well, apparently, carnies are all for the wholesale slaughter of oppressive military organizations.
Yeah, kill the fascists.
So, I'm
Yeah,
thinking just
apparently
bring
this
my
point the
gun in
Gundams
there
might be
and
the safer
kill 'em all.
option.
That's it?
What do you mean, that's it?
I mean, you've got a style on them.
Oh, yeah, let me just undercut the seriousness of committing war crimes by blaring your theme music.
What? Not my music. Get your own.
Dude,
Oh
it was
god, he
being
actually is
crooked.
legitimately talking about music.
I've got some songs you could use.
She actually has songs.
Catherine. But you know, I haven't received
Catherine,
any missions
that's it.
since you blew yourself up. Operation Meteor might be compromised with Oz threatening to attack colonies directly. Maybe I should go out with a bang.
In that
No, it
case,
doesn't work. That's Hiro's
I need to
thing, and it
ask you
doesn't work.
something before you go, in case I don't get another chance.
Yeah?
What the hell is yaoi?
Oh! Oh my god!
I'm serious.
How did?
I found
Why
some
did?
stuff on the internet, and I'm just really confused. Okay, shut up.
Hey,
best
two?
person to
What's
ask.
So funny.
Catherine, can I get into your stash?
Sure. It's in the shoebox under my bed.
No, your other stash.
What?
Oh yeah? Check the cabinet under the TV.
Thank you.
What?
Wait, what's going on? What are you doing?
Oh.
Some
Oh.
educational
Oh.
material. Since
Horny
you can't get out of
development?
bed,
What
we'll
the
just set this
hell?
up for you. Enjoy.
Wait, Troa?
No. Oh God, Troa, you
doing?
monster.
Troa? Okay, what's... Why are their hands so big?
What? That's the
I
part that
had
gets
some
him?
Issues with it.
It's after Colony 195. Don't be a homophobe.
Well, I don't have an issue with dudes being with dudes.
Then what do you have an issue with?
Big hands. Succeeding.
Intimacy. Okay, shut up.
Seriously, it's not like he's the only man with intimacy issues.
Sex Marquise!
What?
Brigadier General Daigo
Did he just say
Onegao.
sex?
We finally
Oh,
meet.
God.
Again. For the last time.
Until the next one.
Have we met? Yeah. Oh, when was it? When was it?
You never met, have you?
Oh, right. When you killed my family. This is a lot to throw on a guy without context. You want context? All right.
Oh, he's being serious?
You authorized the attack on the Sank Kingdom.
Oh, he's
You
being
carried
serious.
out the assassination of the Peacecraft monarchs.
I
You
honestly thought they were just gonna
ended
play this
my
as a joke.
life before it ever had the chance to begin. Peacecraft? Yes.
Yeah, you think, you know, the face and the hair and the voice would do it, but
Yes. I
okay, maybe not the hair.
am getting a call. Hold
Really?
on.
Really?
Yellow.
Oh my God.
Hey, Zex. How's the vengeance going?
Really, Nine?
I knocked
She
out
even
the
knows
guards
what
with
he's
a bunch of
doing.
Flips. It was dope. You should have been there.
Well, you don't sound as excited as I'd hoped.
Yeah, well, this place is lame.
Anyway, how's your day been?
You mean before or after I've sat outside for an hour waiting to extract you?
Before, obviously.
I mean, you'll have to wait a little longer.
Happened Yet.
I love it. Also, the
All right,
editing to cut
fine,
him into this
I'm
scene is
sorry.
perfect right now. It's
place
barely
has
visible. They
beyond
did a great
Thought
job.
it was lame.
How's Relina?
Oh,
Also,
funny story actually. Okay.
funny thing, these lines right here, I saw when he was trying to work with these, all these quick cuts are specifically because these lines, these rays of God, they were in the base footage, so yeah, they were just a thing that they had to deal with. To the people editing this entire abridged, holy crap, that's amazing. Thank you for putting up with this.
So there I was.
Wait, they're really going to a
The
flashback
sunshine,
mid-vengeance?
the running river. Oh, isn't it beautiful out here?
Where is Hiro?
We've been over this, princess.
You
I'm
said
not gonna lie, that
he
actually
couldn't
looks like a
go.
really damn cool
So
coat.
where is he?
I'm
I
actually
said
a little jealous.
I have a lead on him. There's a
I
difference.
always like
Is
those
he in
half
there?
coats.
Relina, that's just a display.
Is he in there?
That's also a display.
No,
Is
it'd
he
be
in
shooting
there?
itself and
They're
failing if it
all
was Hero.
displays.
He'll find me, you know, no matter where you take me.
I'm not holding you.
He won't be
prisoner.
looking for
It's
you, but he'll do it by
more
accident.
babysitting. Still just a display.
Wait,
Is
they're
he in
legitimately
there?
just models.
Is he in there?
Nope.
Is he in there?
Mm-mm.
Is he in there?
He isn't anywhere near here. I have men tracking him in France.
So you do know where he is.
No, I have a lead on where he is. The crafty bastards covered their faces, so the satellite photos were inconclusive.
That's definitely Hiro.
Yeah,
He's going to kill me, you know.
Are you bragging?
If he's in France, why did you
yeah,
bring me
she's
here?
fucked in
Because
the
I
head
have to
too.
attend a Romefeller fundraiser full of pompous rich people, and since you're currently under my protection, you have to suffer with me.
That actually does sound like suffering.
Today. Our foundation began modestly.
That's the leader of Romefeller?
Mm-hmm.
What? Did he just come from a Civil War reenactment?
After his day shift as a mall Santa,
Okay, so wait. What's
Really?
Romefeller again?
they fund Oz.
But
They're
for
like
what
the old
purpose?
assholes who are
As you
kind
know,
of powerless
we
when they get
fund
killed.
Oz so that we may take over the world.
Ah,
But before we hear from Oz's leader, I have a few words I'd like to say.
Really?
Nada!
Miss Norm?
Sorry, just a big fan.
Right.
Trays, really?
Of course. That's what you all came here for.
Caper for life, really?
Shall I prepare?
They even had the fan hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Trace Kustranada.
Woo! Yeah, Trace, do it.
Thank you, thank you. I know. We've overthrown the
Not even
Alliance,
joking about it, he just
and
says it.
my
Oh, wow.
organization, Oz, is in control. But some of you have voiced concerns about one obstacle standing in our way.
Success?
The Gundams.
You shouldn't. They're really not actually stopping you at this point.
The Gundams claim to represent the will of the colonies.
Like, legitimately,
orbiting Earth,
they've helped
but
you
if the
more than hurt you at
colonies
this point.
truly wanted to end Oz's rule, would they not fight us themselves? Instead, they send 5 lone pilots. Well, now 4. Without the colony support,
The thing is, I don't think
the
he's talking about
Gundams
Hero.
will
I think he's
fall
legitimately talking about
one
Wu Fei
by
on this one.
Because as all of you know,
Because he is
all
completely...
is according
Yeah.
to plan.
Really?
All according to plan.
Really?
All according to.
You brought that on yourself, Noin.
Listen up, sheeple. You know what isn't according to plan? Me!
Oh, Jesus.
You think you're so cool with your private fundraisers and your
This cave has your back, really.
colonial outfits,
My word, who let that woman on stage? Next thing they'll be voting.
but you're not. The colonies won't wage a war because they're better than that.
Oh,
better than you. Because you know what? The real cool kids are down with pacifism.
Really?
And another thing.
Really? You're actually bringing in that phrase?
Hito's alive! Hito's alive!
She's a riot.
That was like
Were you even
legitimately helping Trace
Yeah,
by
I
being
was
so
just
bad.
Focusing.
Intentionally bad, though. It's
Wanna
great
go?
for the writing staff,
He's
but...
still alive?
Well, not for long. Do I get a say in that?
No.
Wait, you have me on speakerphone?
Well, yeah.
Dick
you think
move.
I'd put a phone up to my helmet? I'd look ridiculous.
I just don't get why they look so weird.
It's a stylistic choice.
Yeah, but they all have huge hands.
Wait, how much Yaoi did you watch?
It was either that or the first season of Reba.
Yeah, she does love Reba.
Hey!
I wasn't knocking it. it
Okay,
was
no,
just all
no,
she
yeah,
had.
definitely take Yaoi over
Sorry.
Reba.
Can
Personal
you
choice.
get on with the story?
Don't even like
Your
Yaoi,
gun
but
is making
I
me
just can't do
nervous.
Reba.
Right, yeah. Okay, so there he was.
He's still telling the
Hey,
story?
Trella, you ready? You psyched? You gonna
So this was
go
a
out there and
flashback
just gun
inside of
it
a
up? You're gonna
flashback?
Go shoot your gun a whole lot?
Catherine.
Bang, bang, pew, 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 pew.
Catherine.
Oh no, my blood. It's all over. It's everywhere. No, I need that.
Okay, no, I thought she was making a
Let's
joke
sit
about
like
Yaoi
zero.
first, but no, it's actually a murder joke.
Sorry, Yellow.
Now, if you don't mind, I need to concentrate
On what? The look on all those Aussies' faces?
on how to cope with the atrocities
God,
I'm
he
about
had
to
it in the
commit with my
tongue.
own 2 hands.
Oh, you could use just one?
Yeah, I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. I'm gonna go change.
Wait, Troa, the gravity won't change here. We're on Earth.
And
I don't. Oh,
for
oh
our
God,
final
that.
act of the evening.
How
It's
has
a
no one in
star
Gundam
you're
legitimately
all
made that
very
joke?
familiar with. Here
Like,
tonight
in
to
actual
bring the
canon.
house
That's.
down. It's Gundam 03.
Yay! Clap.
The looks on all their fascist faces. They'll love telling this story to their moms when they get home.
Catherine, do you not know what's going to happen?
Sure I do. He's gonna shoot them all. And, kill them.
Yeah.
Does she not understand what death is?
And then end their lives.
Yeah.
Wait! Troa! Wait! Troa! Troa!
She didn't understand what death is. Oh my God. That makes that. Oh, that's fucked up. I mean, I thought they were playing it for jokes, but no, she
Hold up. The
legitimately.
circus massacre at Orenburg? That was you?
What? No.
I just assumed you were the Troa in this story.
Oh,
What?
no,
No.
Definitely
Don't be
someone else.
ridiculous. That would be really bad.
Yeah,
for
Tro
us.
actually
What's
succeeds.
your name then?
Kyle.
No name.
No name.
Uh-huh.
Look, I was a child of war with no parents or history. People just called me No Name. Also, some people call me Kyle.
Yeah.
So, if he is not Troa,
Steve.
then why are you even telling me this story?
For context.
For...
Context.
Context for what?
I love this
story
girl.
is
She's
on.
awesome.
Oh my
Want them
God.
to edit her in now.
All right, please continue.
Just like have her follow
Okay, so
around
there
Hero
he
and make
was.
Relina jealous. It's like, oh yeah,
Troa, get down
Hero's gonna
here!
kill you, Lita.
Catherine, why
And this
are
girl's
you
gonna
still
kill
here?
Hero.
Why are you
It's a murder
still
triangle.
shooting everyone?
Because they're my enemy.
You've got an enemy right here, bub. Get down here so I can punch your stupid face.
Oh my god. Look, I'm doing this for the
How did she find a
colonies.
random rock
You
to
don't
climb up that far?
understand how dirty war really is. I have to do this to save.
Oh, he actually got punched. They didn't actually change it.
Okay. Ow.
Why did you kill all those people?
They were Oz soldiers. Ow.
They were people!
They were soldiers. They knew the risks when they
didn't
signed
know.
up. Ow.
Going to a carnival doesn't usually entail that.
Okay, fine. They were people. Jeez, who taught you to punch so hard? Why do you keep punching me?
Good measure.
You're not nearly as cool as Hiro Yui.
Oh!
Dude, that is not how that went.
Pretty sure it was.
Also,
weren't
that's
even
the most
there.
human thing
Were
Hero's
you
done
there,
yet.
Kyle?
No.
Yeah, so let me tell
Also, I'm not
the
calling him no
story.
name. He's not a guy wearing red with a bow
Okay,
and arrow.
so there he was.
Not as cool as Hero.
Ow, stop, stop. Why do you keep hitting me?
I have a lot of adrenaline to expend. Okay, Troa got punched in the face.
A lot.
That's it. That's the story. What does this have to do?
He probably just
with
wanted to tell it.
Grandpa?
Yeah, dude, why are we still on this?
For context.
No
Do you
context.
even know what that word means?
I mean, in most contexts.
Please, guys, we're standing in front of my grandpa's fresh grave. There's a gun, and I'm starting to lose it.
Yeah.
Hurry this along.
Yeah. Okay, so there I was.
They're really just going back
How's
to
your
this?
cheek, Troa.
Still hurts.
Good.
You know, when you said kill the fascists,
I didn't mean literally. I meant on, like, social media and stuff.
is not understanding what I'll kill you means just a girl thing.
Is being a jerk just a guy thing?
Yes.
I feel bad. I stole her innocence like mine was stolen from me.
You had
Her whole life
innocence?
will be scarred by what I just put her through.
I could kill her for you.
Dude, she's like a sister to me.
So
don't
Also,
kill
with
her.
his record,
Right,
that's a pretty
right,
safe
yeah.
bet. He won't succeed.
should have gotten the context.
Speaking of, what does this have to do with my grandpa?
Yeah, dude, you're taking too long. I'm telling the story now.
If you think you can do better, then go ahead.
I
Oh,
totally
God.
can. Okay, so there he was. You're looking up the living descendants of the men that you killed on that shuttle?
And
Yeah,
already she knows more about
weird, but whatever helps you move on.
Hand cramp?
Oh, my arm.
No, I'll get it.
Which wound was it this
Thank
time?
you, Mr. No Name. You're so strong and smart. I wish I could be as cool and as handsome
This
as
is
you.
payback, isn't it?
That is not how that went.
Pretty sure it was.
Why would you do that? They were my students, Zex.
And they were evil.
They're still going?
Aren't evil.
Not anymore, obviously. Since they're dead.
Oh, God!
Go. No!
Zex, I need context.
Happened.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
There I was.
He's still... They're just... This is the flashback episode of flashbacks and flashbacks. It's going a whole 30% faster. Shiny rockets. Gotta love those beams with AoE effect. Boom.
Sir, what are you doing? This is just a training exercise.
I'm bored.
Pardon?
I'm bored. Anti-air missiles aren't taking the edge off. I want a Gundam.
Gundam?
I want to
Do they
fight
know
a
what Gundams are yet?
Gundam.
Sir, I can't just get you a Gundam.
We have the scraps from Zero One. Remake it. I can't know if I'm the best.
Is he setting up
until I
Zero?
finish my fight.
Oh.
So,
Apparently this is how Zero's coming around in this one.
Since you have time on your hands, maybe we could help each other out.
All right, so you're clearly evil. What's your deal?
It just so happens that we're looking for manpower for an assault on a lingering Alliance stronghold. Interested?
We need the best.
I don't like the
and
fact that he's actually
Instructor
right.
Noin always said you were the fastest, strongest, smartest, most handsome, most...
Cut the crap. Mueller didn't say that.
No,
You
he
might have,
totally
though.
did. They were goading me into a point position so they could flank the base.
And you took the bait.
Obviously.
Most courageous.
He's still
best
going in his
dressed,
flashback, really?
Sexiest voiced, best pilot.
All right, I'm in.
But we haven't even told you the plan yet.
Don't need to.
They punished him.
I've
Oh,
got
God.
my own.
That works so well and so dumbly, it actually might have happened. That wasn't just him throwing it in there like Hero and Duo were. Oh, God. Wait, I just said Duo, not Trello. Ah! I remember this scene. This is like one of the first scenes I ever saw of Gundam. I had no idea what was going on. It was awesome. Also, Tall Geese is one of the best mechs ever.
I've destroyed all your defenses, yada yada. Now surrender so I can get back to doing something meaningful.
Wait, he's allowing them to
with
surrender?
my life.
Wow, that's really harsh.
All right, we surrender.
Now, Mueller, kill them all.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah, apparently her students are evil.
We said we surrender!
That is just like you Oz people, stabbing the Alliance in the back.
Hey, wanna play this hot new game called Shut the Fuck Up?
Oh, God! I didn't know he was allowed to
So
swear.
anyway, there I was. Hey! What are you doing?
They've already surrendered!
Which is why we're exterminating them. These Alliance weaklings must be eradicated, or they'll fester and poison the world that Oz is creating.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Thank you so much for getting rid of their defenses, Colonel. We wouldn't have done this without your help.
After all, battles that risk men's lives are no more than miscalculations.
That's stupid.
I'll kill you.
You'll die trying!
No, you won't. Or no, they won't. You're a freaking trainee!
What? He dodged my missiles from that close?
You're apparently really bad.
How did you get behind me?
Didn't you know? I'm 3 times faster.
You wouldn't dare kill me!
Said the men you
Just killed before you did it anyway.
Noin
Yep.
would never forgive you. I was her top student.
And yet you learned nothing from her.
We learned from Oz. Oz
And that's the problem. You learn from Oz, not knowing.
Threaten civilians. What makes this so different, Oz, Colonel?
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh. Well, shit. They just actually treated this with more dignity and grace than the actual show.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm just... Give me a moment.
Yes, maybe we should all just take a moment. Put our guns down, let our prisoners go, rethink our rash.
Just shoot him. Oh, he actually...
Sex! What the hell?
He actually did.
Sorry. Did you hear that?
You're on goddamn
Speakerphone. She's on an earpiece.
Hold on. I've got to take this.
Albert?
What?
Lieutenant? Hi, we lost them.
Well, find them. And don't call me again until you do.
We can't.
Why not?
It's a funny story, actually.
Hero caused an accident.
So there I was. Please stop! We just want to talk!
So are they doing a flashback within a flashback of a flashback? How many levels of flashback are there? Oh.
Howie.
That just...
Yeah, I don't believe you.
That's really how it happened.
Allegedly.
You jumped off a moving motorcycle 3 stories in the air and landed on a clothesline.
I work at a circus.
So, like, Troa.
No, different circus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no,
Can we get this
yeah.
story back to
I like
me?
this girl. She's so
Can we get
sassy.
it back to why you're even here? With a gun?
All right. Okay, so
I
there
killed
he
your father.
was.
Grandfather.
Thanks for getting rid of them back there.
Anytime. It's really not.
I think
that
at this
hard
point
to
she's just
practice.
We're
gonna
not
try
gonna
and
find
shoot him for sheer
Sylvia with Oz
annoyance.
looking for us.
I got this.
You
What?
really think you can hit that?
Where did he
If
pull
you
that
knew
from?
me, you'd know the answer to that question is always yes.
Yes, it's always yes, but is it always accurate? Oh god, he actually hit.
You really did it now, Mr. Intern. He sure got you. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, they only punched him.
Wow, you're so cool, Mr. No Name.
Stick with me and maybe you can be this cool one day, Hero Yowie.
That's it. I'll kill you. I've got more limbs.
The point! Get to it!
She stole the gun out of annoyance. I knew it.
So there I...
Skip to the end!
You got it.
Oh, God. She wasn't coming
beat
on straight annoyance.
Communication.
And they're just going to this, really?
Sylvia Novetta!
Oh, Sylvia, that's her name.
That boy is a terrible driver.
Well, that technically is the end. And it's on fire!
Oh no! And here we are.
And what does this have to do with my freaking grandpa?
You forgot that part.
Right. I accidentally killed him.
Not really accidentally.
What?
Yeah, that was my bad.
You're bad? You single-handedly wiped out the Alliance's entire leadership! You let Oz take over everything!
Yep!
You killed my grandpa!
Yep.
Yeah. So...
He's not good at killing his targets.
If you want to kill me back, you've got the gun now. I'm sorta seeking judgment to atone for my sins and stuff.
Oh, I'm not going to kill you.
Nice. Then I'm absolved, my guilt is gone, and we're good.
I'm going to make sure you rot in prison.
What?
What?
You just confessed to the worst terrorist act of the decade, and then you gave me
Yeah,
an
give it a
arm
minute.
with your fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, but now your fingerprints on it too.
So you are Troa.
Dude, names.
You're gonna rot with him, Gundam terrorist.
This
God, they're gonna have to kill him
is not going to plan.
You think?
Troa, start the truck.
They'll chase after us, you know.
What?
Once Romefeller finds out I'm rebuilding a Gundam just to fight it.
Are you worried about
Seriously?
import-
He's actually following through on that? Oh,
No.
Epion, not Zero.
It'll
Okay,
probably
not the
hurt
Zero
Trace,
system.
though, when he finds out.
Wing Gundam's
Somehow,
awesome.
I think
It's
he
Epion,
already
though.
knows.
That's it.
But the Gundam won't mean anything without its pilot inside.
About that, I just came across a handy APB. I think I know
APB?
where your pilot is.
I can't speak French, but I'm pretty sure that's Troa and Hero.
Cops are still patrolling. We'll have to keep laying low now since somebody just couldn't stop talking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
For days. Here, catch.
Oh god, his hand actually is fucked
You
up.
had two choices.
Well, how's about 2 more? Tell me, did that motorcycle thing really happen? 'Cause I've got a betting pool, and 25 to 1 odds says you did.
What do you want?
To invite you to the South Pole.
Pass.
What?
For a duel with Zex and his Tallgeese.
Pass.
Whoa.
Oh god, really?
To be clear, this is an invitation for Hiro Yui to continue his battle with Zex that was interrupted by Oz's threat to the colony.
We don't trust
Alright,
you.
I'm in.
Are you
Seriously?
serious?
But why the South Pole?
Oz doesn't know we're doing this, and I'd like to keep it that way. It'd be good for you to get out of here too, since there's a warrant out for your arrest.
Why are you even considering this? You don't have a Gundam anymore.
Or do I?
You don't.
No.
Or do
Oh
I?
god
don't.
damn you.
Zex has already seen to that issue, and I think you're going to like the results.
Oh, so he built. I completely.
Let's do this.
I got Epion and Wing Zero confused, didn't I?
01.
No, it looks like he's just building Zero. Huh.
On the next Mobile Suit
Wing Wing
Abridged
better.
Gundam Wing. After Troa's last show, the circus moves on to the only location that will book them.
Jail, really?
That's showbiz.
Not even the
And
worst
Zex
outcome,
falls
probably.
into old habits as he waits for his duel with Hiro.
God, they're really going back to this thing? I think they did it in the first episode.
Episode 10. Battle in Antarctica. Zex and Hiro break the ice.
Really? Zex and Hero break the ice? I want to be surprised that that's the level of, oh dear God, pun title you've gone for. But even this one is just, it's Antarctica, it's frozen. Of course, they just. I mean, this is from the same people who chose the title of Troa gets punched in the face. Yes, that's the title. Sure, why not? This one's actually slightly creative. Which is, oddly enough, less creative. Yeah, weird how that works out. I'm still trying to decipher how many levels of flashback that was, because there was apparently mixing and matching flashbacks, there was switching around. Overall, this entire episode covered months and maybe almost a year of time, but also in the course of literally probably an hour or two. Yeah, it's kind of cool how they screwed around with time so much to compass so much of plotline. It's more or less not really filler, but leading up to bigger moments. And yeah, it just worked well. That said, yes, Noin stole. Why am I saying stoy? Stole. Yeah, Noin stoy. Yeah, whatever. I can't English. What a surprise. Noin stole the show. Because, again, it's Noin, and I knew that because someone had told me. And it was legitimately awesome because her and Zex together is really good. I like it, and this is one of those few times, though, where it did something different than just being really funny and establish the character. Okay, well, it did establish character, but it was really funny. And it was just Zex being weird. He's like in a serious situation, and he's like got the gun on the guy who killed his family. He's getting his revenge. And then you get to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I could just shoot us. They were evil. And the fact that he has to acknowledge his own hypocrisy. And that isn't a joke. That this entire conversation forces him to reflect on that. And it kind of shows you why him getting revenge is even happening. Because he was forced to reflect on his hypocrisy. It's brilliant how they handle it. Because in the real show, I kind of just thought that was a throwaway episode. It's like, oh yeah, he did a thing and now they're not up to his standards, so he's going to leave because he's better than that. Because he was always going to leave, but he wasn't, but he kind of is now. And this was like, no, it's not. He's wrong. And he's acknowledging that, and he's not happy about that. And it's fucked up. And you got that in his flashback, remembering who he was, what he did, and just having it thrown in his face what he wasn't looking at. And it's beautiful how Project Meteor did that. That was dramatic, and it hits hard in a way that you don't expect, because they spent every single moment prior to that making it a joke. Every time they're together, it's just playing off each other to a great extent. So when that play drops to a serious moment that's played seriously, it's surprising. You can surprise the audience because even when it's happening, you expect the joke. But it doesn't come, and you don't expect it because of that. That's a level of shock that is hard to do because so many people watching different abridges, different shows, original or otherwise, they're kind of jaded to the different tricks a show can pull. So the only way to pull off a surprise is to hide it, to get your audience into a more receptive, more toned down state. In this one, humor. Lots and lots of humor. Usually very profane humor with Noin and Zex just going at it. Or literally, although I think Noin would be a lot happier if that was literal. So almost never literally in that case. And that's just how they've established their relationship. When they're on screen, it's not serious. Even when horrible, serious things are happening, it's never treated that way. So when they flip the switch and they give Zex a serious moment, it is shocking. And that's coming from a guy who saw the original, knew this happened, and think, okay, yeah, the original didn't do that, so I wasn't even expecting it there. It's kind of like, yeah, that's a thing. Kind of shows you he's changing, yeah. But they didn't treat it to the same extent these guys did. Granted, hindsight and probably easier editing times because of computer aided rather than having to draw in anything you want to add makes it a lot easier to edit. That said, Project Meteor established that scene perfectly by making everything up to it nonsensically silly. And then it perfectly shocks the audience when you get to that moment and you are not able to comprehend in advance that he can be a serious character. The fact that he even swore earlier on kind of lampshades the fact that, okay, this is different. Normally he's unflappable and kind of probably intentionally obtuse. In this one, no, he's getting it. Yeah, I love it. About Hero and Duo, I like just how he's doing context, and it's shown clearly he has no idea what context even means. Because he's going over everything but the part she needs to know or wanted to know about. Or how Hero and Duo started having a competition to see who could out... I'm trying to think of a safe YouTube word for it, but I can't, so I'm not going to try. Basically, They were one-upping each other. Oh, I could have said that, yeah. My mind was going to much less YouTube-friendly places, so just it would be a comment about big hands, and we'll leave it at that. So many good things about this episode. I can go on for a while about how Hiro's reaction to the big hands in Yaoi, which, yeah, that actually is weird now that I think about it. Like, why? It's not even just... Is it a Yaoi thing? Is that a legitimate thing, or did he just get the weird ones? Where they all have, like, freakishly outsized hands. Is that like a trope or something? See, it's one of those things I kind of want to look up, but at the same time, I really don't want to look up. Not my thing. Yeah, maybe I was Pretty Guardian. It's fun, though. And watching them deal with Sylvia, that was fun. I kind of wish she had just been dragged along as a hostage because she was going to talk, but no, apparently they're playing it straight that she then went to the police and now they're out for their arrest, which is like, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Granted, the prints on her, or I guess his gun, would be less than conclusive because she's been holding it too. They could probably still get his, but there'd be less. Better if she hadn't grabbed it. Because then you would have both Tro and his on there, and they'd still be a little off, but yeah, whatever. It was well handled. I liked it. I liked how they handled it. I liked how she grabbed the gun, not to get revenge, but because she was so done with his story. It's beautiful. Both sides of this episode, both Zex and Noin and Troa and Hiro's sides, the two sides were well done. And even at the end where they crossed in the city, I don't even think they mentioned what city it was. That was well done because it established that the two different aspects of the story that weren't really connected tied together, which even makes more sense because at the end they did come together with Noin approaching Hiro and Troa. And that's brilliant how they structured it. This is a very well written episode as far as the abridged goes. It was well constructed, it was well acted. It did what it needed to do right, and holy shit, Project Meteor hit it out of the park on this one. They did a great job pulling it together, making jokes different from the source material, making characterization that the source material didn't even attempt to do to this extent. They're really kicking this one into high gear, and I love it. I can't wait to see what comes next. Also, I kind of hope they do Gundam Wing because, not Gundam Wing, specifically Endless Waltz. It's going to be a while, but I'm looking forward to it. Will they do it? I have no idea whatsoever, but it would be awesome if they did. So all the same, if you haven't already, link below original video. Hit it up, because that was awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Thank you.